Hi, today I would like to talk about one of the most important things that I didn't realize before, and now I have realized recently. So, as you know, I have a big change. I have a big change in my entire life. So, and maybe this is my first time for me to change everything for me to my lifestyle and how to spend my time. So, and I will have to prioritize my family. So I have to support my family. So, and then I have decided this big decision, even though I can't tell you the details, what has been happening on me. So it's very private matter, but I will have to prioritize my family care rather than working full time. So that's why I had made a big decision. And then, so for example, today I went to see my mother in the early morning. So the seeing my mother has become one of my everyday's routine. And then I came back to the before noon, and me and my wife are went to the beach. Went to the beach. We had a drive date. So, sorry to say that if you want to watch the full video of the drive date, so please become my membership to see to enjoy my drive date to my wife. But anyway, so it was first time for over like maybe 12 years since we had a date. Since I had date with my wife because so we since we our son was born and after we had our daughter, so we are now have two small kids. So as you can imagine, we haven't had enough time to see each other again, and dating was impossible. Maybe you can understand the situation, especially for Japanese people. Maybe since you had kids, the couples became like more separate each other, and until kids growing up and until but maybe retirement. So me and my wife, today we're talking about we are like the senior couple who actually retire entire careers and spend the second life together. Even though I'm still I'm still 51 years old, and like I said, you know I have to work, and I have to start my own business to support my family finance, which is really tight, which will be really tight because for a while YouTube will be the only revenue source for our family, and which is not big enough for me to support our entire family finance. So anyway, so we had a date, maybe for the first time like 12 years. So please go to my membership to watch the full video of my drive date with my wife. But anyway, so and recently, I think I have a little more time, spare time to to take care of my kids, to take care of my wife, and of course my mother. My mother is the most priority for me. And but I thought that maybe after I change my entire lifetime, so maybe I will have to spend all full time taking care of my mother. But maybe it will be in near future, but no, but I have to release my stress. So and then recently I had so many stressful life even though in front of the camera and in the video you have been seen you have seen. So maybe I'm laughing, but it's not the how to say. I'm just pretending to not pretending. I'm just trying to uh, you know make my face in front of the camera, but it's really tough. It's really tough. But to be honest with you, I have spare time uh, to face my family again. So that's why I have started another YouTube channel featuring on my cooking, featuring on my cooking every day. So I have been cooking every day the dinner meal for my family because I thought that the cooking and the family chore will be my new responsibility for my entire family because we are thinking that maybe we are going to take exchange our responsibility between me and my wife in the future. So maybe she will start work again. She will start working again, and I will maybe do the entire family chore. So that's why, you know, currently I'm just trying to start with cooking every day's meal. So I have started another YouTube channel. So if you want to watch how to cook or how to serve every day's dinner meal for the typical average Japanese family, so please go to the my YouTube channel. So you can go to the YouTube channel below the link in the description of this video. So anyway, and I want to say two more things that so one is that I have started my own business and now it I haven't yet officially started. So now I'm preparing, but I have already collecting your requests or questions from you guys. So you guys will be my clients. So I would like to help you guys for foreigners to start something new in Japan. So I would like to help you. Even though I'm not super confident that I can help you, but at least I will do my best. And all you can do is just give me some requests or questions, and all you have to do is just enter your questions or requests into the application form that I put in the link below in the description. So anyway, and another announcement is, yeah, I have started two YouTube channels and I have started membership. So I had to do this because I have to make extra money. So anyway, let's go back to the where I was. So I didn't realize that one of the most important things for entire my life for a long time, for a very long time. So because for me, for me, every time, but still, I think, to be honest with you, and because the biggest concern has been for me is has been how to support my family finance. So, and which is all about money. But before I had this big decision, um, I always I always prioritize money, money, money. Every time, and everything I was doing is for money, to make how to make money. So and to be honest with you, actually, I started this YouTube channel several years ago because of I wanted to make money. I wanted to make extra money. So and then of course I can say that making videos is very fun. For what has been very fun for me. So this is my one of the like a lifetime project. So I have been doing the YouTube for over like 13 years or 14 years. So and almost every day I have I have been making several videos. So anyway, and I, you know, actually passed 20 years or 30 years since I joined the society, since I joined the several Japanese companies, I prioritize everything to for my for making money. So and I thought bigger is better, and I thought every day in the past. So what could I do? So what could I do to make the bigger money? How to how to earn the money, more money, and so that's why, yeah, I started YouTube, and I started like trading, like a foreign exchange trading. So and I have been doing like everything to make extra money for over like a 20 years now. And then now I am now facing the big change for entire life. And so maybe what I'm saying is very you may feel the contradiction because I have started my membership, and I have started my my own business, and because of now I'm trying to make money. But please understand that this is my only revenue source, and it will be my only revenue source for a while until I have the next big change in my entire life. For a while, I have to stick to the YouTube and my own business. So anyway, I now I I just think about that what I was thinking about my life. So and then I just realized that I I I always prioritized money, and then I think I forgot about that. What was the happiness, and what the happiness will be. And recently, to be honest with you, even though it was really tough, it was really tough. Like 1 month ago, I think I had the worst time for entire life when I had a really bad news from my family. So it was like the worst time for entire my life. And the time went by. That as time went by, so my feeling went well, and now I think it has been better in terms of my mental condition. So I was like, really dumped. I was desperate. I was desperate, like, I don't know, maybe 1 month ago. And now, I'm okay. And then now I realize, what is the happiness? Happiness, other than money. So today I had, drive date with my wife for the first time for like 10 years, 12 years. Yeah, like I said, 12 years. And recently, we have talked a lot with my wife. So before I had big change, maybe me and my wife had conversation, our conversation for maybe 10 minutes every day, or at the maximum maybe 15 minutes. So now I have like 1 hour or 2 hours conversation with my wife, and we are talking many things for how to care our kids, and how to support our sons, the educational path to the future, and what is happening on the kindergarten in my daughter, and the incident what she had what she has in the kindergarten, and what she her teacher is like. So what is the friend, what the situation she has in the kindergarten. So I didn't care about, I really didn't care about what was happening in my daughter, my son. And yeah, I cared a little, even though I had time. I had time, but because I prioritized the money, so all I thought about is how to make money, how to earn more money. And in addition to the regular my regular business and my regular job and the side businesses. So and now after I became, you know, I had a big change. Now I'm thinking about what would be the happiness, the happiest thing for entire my life. And of course, you you need money to support your family, and it should be stable. It should be stable. And actually, I think maybe it it hasn't been for maybe, you know, since it has been only like 2 weeks since I made a big decision. Maybe, you know, 6 months is later from now on. Maybe I will have, maybe I will not think about the same feeling that I have now. Maybe, you know, uh, because of mm, uh, the crisis for our family finance. So I can imagine that in the future, my like I explained, you know, our family finance is going to be, very difficult to support the same level, the same quality of the life as we have today. So we have to, decrease. We have to decrease our spending. So we will have to save our money more than that. And we will have to give up buying a new car, new clothing, and maybe I don't know in the future if our family finance is more tight, we will have to give up many things. And in the worst case scenario, maybe we will have to give up our new house. Not the new, but I bought this house like 8 years ago, and still new. But if I face, if we face our crisis for family finance, so we will have to give up many things. So maybe under those circumstances, maybe the situation and my feeling will be changed. Will be changed. Maybe I will not. I won't say like, happiness is very important, and most important things is maybe happiness over money. Maybe I don't know if I will have the same feeling as I have now, but I have just realized. And so maybe, if in the future, if I have the money crisis, the crisis of my home finance, maybe in the future I will focus on, and maybe I have to prepare the worst case scenario, and I will have to talk about my wife, my family members, you know, I, which means my son still, even though he is still very young, and maybe my daughter, she can't understand the situation, but we have to prepare the worst case scenario. And maybe until then, I have to educate them what is the most important things in entire life, which is maybe happiness, and maybe more life than money. And I don't know, because I like the money. I like money. I like the money, and I was loving to make more money. And now the life. has been suddenly changing everything. So what I want to say is that, what do you think about the money versus happiness? And the money cannot buy happiness and the love. So this is the famous quote, I think. So, but love is another story, and maybe happiness is another story. And I thought, I thought that, so if you have more money, you will be happy. You will be happier. So more money, the more money you have, the happier you think, you feel. So I thought this is the, golden balance. It must be the balance between, well, the balance between money and the happiness, and it should be the moderate. But so, and because if you want to become rich people, you have to make more money and earn your money. And I don't know if the rich people feel the happiness, because they have to give up many things, especially the family. So I have seen many rich people and successful business people uh, have to had to give up their happiness with their families. So many people actually made divorced divorce, and then many people divorced because of that, very busy work. So I think maybe a few people are able to balance between, well, have a well balance between money and happiness, but maybe it must be very few people, and very rare occasion, rare. And most people will have to choose either money or happiness. So now I have just realized, maybe, I'm going to change my mind. So, like I explained, in the future, when I have the money crisis and the family finance crisis, maybe I will have to change my mind, and I will have to stick to making money. But at this moment, and now, I didn't realize before, and I have realized for the first time in my entire life, what is the what the happiness for me, what is the happiness for me, and what is the most important things for me. So maybe some of you may have already realized that money cannot buy the happiness or love, and you cannot seek both of them at the same time. But some of you may not have realized realized yet, if you are, you know like, just company employees, and if you are like a business, people who has made a successful business. So yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I just realized that, what is the happiness for me?